Hey, hey, Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here with your December 18th full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Aquarius and take a look at what it is that you are celebrating during this moon cycle. We'll take a look at your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. We'll get messages from Spirit along with how you've grown during this moon cycle. And lastly, steps that you can take to continue growing on your journey. All right, and just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in signing up for a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So we are going to dive right into your reading here, Aquarius. Even though we are in Sagittarius season here, you may be embodying the energy of Pisces or Capricorn. This may be in your chart as well. We have first quarter moon in Pisces. It says honor your feelings. Very important, especially around the full moon energy. Your emotions are very real and they're worth exploring here. And I feel like the more you honor those feelings, the more you will be able to make decisions, because you have decisions coming in here. New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. So I feel for a lot of you here, you may have a very important decision to make, and it has to do with your feelings. Maybe it has to do with love. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's family. But it's something that you feel on an emotional level. And we do have step up and lead. Some of you, this can be career, wanting to move forward in a new mindset, a new frame of mind moving into 2022. But let's dive into your reading here and take a look at what it is that you're celebrating. So we had that new moon on the 4th of December. So let's see what has been cultivating here in the last couple of weeks leading up to that full moon, December 18th. Or this can also be the energy of 2021, everything up until this last full moon in the year here of 2021. So let's take a look and see what it is that you are celebrating. You have peace showing up here right away. This is beautiful because it talks of major transformation. It says you're releasing the past. There is a more and enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Yes. So this is a celebration here for you. Even though transformations can be sticky, they can be just that, transformative here. And sometimes it's not fun going through the change, but this is about you finally, coming out from that cocoon. It's that feeling of not being in pain anymore, or chaos, or there's just an energy that you may have been surrounding yourself in, or it may have you felt like it followed you, almost like a cloud, a heavy cloud here, Aquarius. And I feel for a lot of you, you're finally coming to more peace in your life. Now, this can be inner peace for a lot of you. This can be peace regarding a job or bringing more financial means to your life. This can be a relationship. It doesn't have to just be romantic. It certainly can be, but it can be creating peace between you and another that was possibly quite chaotic. But the transformation card showing up as your celebratory card here is all about a time of an ending. There's a cycle that has outgrown for you, and I've been finding this on a collective level. The energy, it's almost the cloud of the last 3 years for everybody, with the pandemic and with the isolation and possibly not having a voice. So I feel a lot of you are finally coming out of this energy, and there's a new version of you being emerged here. So I really like this showing up. I feel like the hard is behind you now. Not saying you'll never go through hard again here, Aquarius, but I feel if you've had a lot of things happen, more than just one, they're showing me. So it could have been, hopefully not, but it could have been, a job loss, and then a divorce, and then maybe a child moved out, or you know what I mean? It's just where something happens after another here, Aquarius. But I feel like there is, I love it. I feel like there's healing, I was going to say, and that's what the star is all about. It's hope after a tower moment. The star shows up after the tower, which is all about inspiration, hope, dreams coming true here, because you've put in the self-care, the self-love, and the growth. And it's saying that there's an end of a difficult time. So this is exactly confirming what we were just talking about here. Right behind it, we have the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. Ace of Wands is about chasing your dreams, Aquarius, and going all in. There's a passionate new beginning or idea here. This is either you feeling very inspired to go towards something or to create a project. Maybe it's to get something off the ground. This can be a relationship as well. But there's, again, a new sense of purpose, a new you emerging, which is good because I feel like you felt in the past for a while, you just maybe lost your passion, lost your motivation, lost the drive, the zest for life here. And I feel like there's a new you emerging that's going to feel that passion again for doing the things that you loved or being around the people that inspired you here. So you may actually go towards or take even a trip. This could be an exotic trip you take, even though the Ace of Wands isn't necessarily a card of travel. I'm really getting the energy of just coming out of this cloud. Okay, very beautiful. So I feel like more peace in your life, but there's also new beginnings showing up here for you. All right, let's take a look and see what is your untapped spiritual gift and greatest strength here, Aquarius. We have the Ace of Michael. Wow. Okay, so another ace showing up. The Ace of Michael is the Ace of Swords, and it says a wonderful new idea. Beautiful. We just had that show up here. It says don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. All right, so we are clarifying here your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strength. So because this is untapped here, it may be that you are still working on how to communicate and how to express your needs to others. This can also be about figuring out how to say things in a different way than possibly you have in the past. If there were chaotic moments between you and loved ones, or you and a partner, or you and children or parents, or even coworkers, your greatest strength here is to do it differently this time around. Okay, so I feel like the greatest strength is, like it says, clearing up communication issues, but I feel like a lot of you, possibly recently as well, have had aha moments. You've had light bulb moments of deep connection regarding a thought or a feeling, or you're having a conversation with somebody and then all of a sudden you hear something that really sparks something within you. So I feel like conversations and communications is very important during this full moon. So listen to how people speak to you, but also what you are saying to others as well. And do pay attention to your creativity at this time, as I feel with the wands showing up, Ace of Wands, you again are feeling very inspired, very creative, and there's almost like a spiritual force pushing you into these new beginnings here. So there may be a very important conversation coming up here, either with spirit, that you have with spirit and you're divinely guided to move into this direction, or with the people in your life here. And this could be synchronistic as well. Possibly you are out grocery shopping and you meet somebody in an aisle, you start to talk about an idea, completely random. I feel like this may happen unexpectedly for you, but let's dive in here with the greatest strengths and spiritual gifts with the Ace of Swords energy and clarify. Spirit, what do we have? Thank you. Okay. Oh, wow. We have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. Page of Cups is about serendipity and synchronistic moments, just as we were talking about. You can see here in the picture that a pig has wings, and it's almost that energy of, yeah, when pigs fly, or it's something you thought would never happen. This could be a new love showing up for you. This could be you chasing your dreams and going all in on something that you really feel a lot of passion or emotion towards here. But the Page of Cups energy is something unexpected. It's a new offer. So pay attention to the synchronicities and the signs that show up for you, because again, I feel this is going to be out of the blue and you're going to have an aha moment that'll leave you feeling inspired. And again, this is your greatest strength, is to listen to those intuitive moments and to move forward. I like this for you. Let's take a look and see what Spirit has for you here, Aquarius. We have Embrace the Moment. We have Ancestral Wisdom. I'm just going to get a couple of these here, or a few of them, before we dive into your message. And we have Seek. Beautiful. Okay. So the first one out, we have Embrace the Moment. It says, embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you are changing your energy. Absolutely. Like I spoke of in the beginning, Aquarius, you are shifting that energy of that transformation or that cloud or feeling the burdens on you. You're shifting that into a more positive mindset. So think of possibly maybe in the past you thought of the glass as half empty, or you thought maybe a little bit more pessimistic than optimistic. That's about to shift here. You are finally embracing the moment, embracing what's right in front of you, and taking the opportunities that may be presenting themselves at this time. We have ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this time to learn and grow from your past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Ancestral wisdom. A lot of you may be breaking ancestral patterns or wounding. Some of you may be healing with family members at this time as well, or at least forgiving. And we also have seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. You're seeking that guidance at this time, but you're seeking peace, inner peace here. And I feel like this is something you may have been praying for, something that you've wanted for a while, is to get out of the chaos or to manifest more abundance or more love into your life here. And get ready for a change, because I feel like you're honoring those feelings. You're doing what you feel is best for you, which is changing those frequencies, changing that vibe, and you're shifting. You're stepping up and taking lead of your life. Expect 2022 to be completely different than the prior years here for you, Aquarius. All right, let's take a look at how you have grown during this moon cycle. So again, we had that new moon on December 4th. There may have been a few shifts around that date for you, December 4th, and we're into the full moon here on the 18th. 3 of Cups energy. Yes, beautiful. This is how you've grown. It says reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements. It could be regarding relationships or even children. Beautiful. So I feel like you have grown by reaching out, by connecting. And that's very important because you have that in your spirit messages here with the Seek. And it talks about we are all one with spirit and we are connected to one another. And you may be celebrating connections. You may be celebrating coming together. The 3 of Cups is about socializing with your friends, with your family, with your community. It may be receiving news, again, because you have news coming in or something quite unexpected that's going to leave you very happy. And I feel like for some of you, this is news about passing a test or hearing a yes for something that you've been looking forward to. It could be the news of a birth or a new job or a raise or a promotion. It can even be the news of a reunion or a wedding or a proposal here for some of you. But I feel like this is worth celebrating, and some of you are very grateful that you have the friends and the family that you have here. Some of you may be connecting with relatives that you haven't seen, or maybe you've never even met before. They're just showing me getting in contact with people. Maybe you've been doing some DNA or some ancestral tree, especially with that ancestral card showing up here. You may be figuring out who your relatives are. They're telling me that somebody may be adopted as well. So I feel like you are reconnecting. Very beautiful energy. But let's clarify and dive in. What is this 3 of Cups all about regarding growth for Aquarius? I feel like you're celebrating the little moments. You're celebrating the little things. You're celebrating the big things. You're just feeling a lot better because I feel you may have had more shifts of positivity in the last few weeks or even few months than you've had in a while, which is great. Yeah, because we have the 4 of Cups, which talks about the opportunities that you felt like you've missed in the past. 4 of Cups is about new opportunities coming your way. Now, instead of seeing, again, that, remember what I said about pessimism or the glass half empty, you're finally looking at the brighter side of things here. You're coming out of the light with the light at the end of the tunnel. You're finally seeking enlightenment and happiness and all those good things here instead of thinking of what you lost. And right behind it, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant showing up as spiritual guidance, again, being divinely guided, also leading with your spiritual path here, your spiritual studies possibly, or seeking out enlightenment from others at this time. But it's also the card of Taurus, and it may be about a high level commitment that maybe you are either getting out of or going towards here. So please do take it as it resonates for you. So again, you've grown a lot. You've learned a lot about yourself. And what I'm really getting from this is in the past, you may have felt like you didn't meet the right people or things just didn't work out in the right time. But this is about you understanding that it was all in divine timing and that the spirit had maybe a bigger plan than you had for yourself. And now you're seeing that glass is half full and you're seeing the opportunities that were presented due to the challenges that may have arose in the past here. I like this for you. All right. And lastly here, let's take a look at the steps that you can take, Aquarius, to continue on your soul's journey. Continue growing. Let's take a look at what you have to continue growing. Four of Cups, again, that's that Four of Cups energy that we just had here. So Four of Cups, see the glass as half full. Stay in that positive mindset. Commit to this spiritual, either spiritual practice or studies or whatever it is that you're wanting to commit to. This can even be committing to yourself. I feel a lot of internal shifts. You've been going through a lot here. So what this is saying here is seek out all the possibilities here. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. And very interesting because right off the bat here, we have honor your feelings, honor your emotions, Aquarius, because they are worth exploring. Don't numb them. Don't push them to the side. Don't cast them away. Your emotions are worth honoring here. They're worth looking at, and they're worth being aware. They're coming up for a reason at this time, and it's for you to step up and take the lead in an area of your life. This is really beautiful for you here. I like this. Let's get a message from the Soul Truth for you for action steps. What does Aquarius need to know to help them along their soul's journey? All right. What am I afraid? What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Yes, take that power back, Aquarius. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Beautiful message here. I love this. I usually recommend that you either pause the video and really reflect on those words or even write them down as a reminder, especially around that full moon, to release anything that you may be holding on to. And lastly here, we're going to get additional action steps from the angels. We have you asked your angels for help? We have indigo. We have Sacral Chakra. And they want, one more. Thank you. We have emotional sensitivity. Wow. A lot of cards regarding those emotions. So definitely honor those feelings. Very important showing up for you. So have you asked your angels for help? This card speaks of talking to your higher self because you are being divinely guided. It talks of connecting with your angels, your guides, the universe here. It talks about the law of attraction. And if you want help, this is about asking for it. There may be a pride energy showing up for some of you, or you may not be aware that in order for the angels to intervene, they do need your free will choice or decision here to do so. We have indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. That's you, Aquarius. You are the natural born leader. It says step up and lead. It's time for you to take charge and take action of your life. For those of you that would like to find out a little bit more about indigo children or indigo adults, you certainly can Google that. A lot of great information out there. We have Sacral Chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Sacral Chakra is all about those relationships as well. The relationship with yourself being the first and most important because that's how you interact with others. And lastly, we have emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. You may have been told in the past that, oh, you're too sensitive, or toughen up, you shouldn't cry, or don't show your emotions, or emotions aren't to be felt, they are to be numbed. Whatever this is here, this is about you again honoring those emotions, honoring those feelings, and realizing that this is not a curse. This is a beautiful gift. So open up to that, because Spirit is saying here that is one of your greatest strengths, Aquarius, is your emotions and your feelings. So trust them. That is what I have for your December 18th full moon reading. I hope it resonates for you, Aquarius. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. And I am sending you all out a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next week.